Hello and welcome to the second of our two-part video series summarising all you need to know about The Grapes of Wrath, the novel by John Steinbeck. Do make sure you check out part 1 of the video where we summarise the book itself as well as contextual factors that you need to be aware of if you are studying this book for your exams or coursework. Now when it comes to the key characters in the book, the first is Tom Joad. He just came out of prison for manslaughter charges, and at the beginning of the story, he has to seize the day. He has a positive attitude and he lives in the moment. However, by the end of the story, he worries more about planning for the future, and the future does indeed look quite bleak for him. He takes after Jim Casey's work, inspired by his fight for other men, and begins the fight against the injustice he sees. Jim Casey is another key character. He's an ex-preacher and a friend of Jim's, and he believes that humans are most divine and there's nothing more worthy than fighting for your fellow man. He becomes an organizer of migrant union and dies for his cause. When it comes to themes, humankind and cruelty is one of the key themes, and Steinbeck points out that all the troubles that the migrants face are not a result of bad weather, but mainly other selfish men. The Great Depressions and its consequences were caused by society. Mass unemployment was a society problem, and this is something that Steinbeck wishes to highlight. And the local landowners are very cruel to migrants in an attempt to keep their own power. And the division of poor and rich and people's desire to maintain their status is the core source of evil in this book. People just looking out for themselves rather than looking out for each other. Family is another important theme, so the Joads are at the centre of this novel, and family survives together, supporting each other through everything. Eventually, all the migrants start to feel like one big family, as they are part of a wider issue that affects them all equally. And it is only the power of family that keeps them alive. When the Joads find the starving man and his son, they can help them, showing that family can pull through anything. Dignity is another key theme, so the family, despite the hardship, retains their dignity and honour throughout the novel. As long as characters maintain this sense of justice, anger at those who do them wrong, they will not lose their dignity. And wrath becomes the way they maintain their dignity, as shown from the symbolic grapes of wrath. In terms of analysis, the Rose of Sharon's baby is one of the important themes, so one of the family members is pregnant throughout the novel. This pregnancy is used as a symbol of new beginnings. However, the baby is born stillborn, and yet the family manages to move past it. The child's dead body is compared to Moses being put on the Nile, and this symbolises that the family will be delivered from this economic slavery that they face. So that's all. If you like this video, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more revision videos and tips on how to get top grades in both English GCSEs as well as English A-levels. Thank you for listening.